Yahweh Shai using the internet, man.
That's right.
That's how the word go out.
That's right. And for Esau, for the global elitists, the so-called Illuminati, for them to, to complete their, so-called devices or enterprises, they have to remove the Israelites, their content off the videos, and remove the Israelites off the streets, man. So because we're the biggest threats for their New World Order agenda.
Yeah.
But ultimately, they're thinking, them removing us and, removing our content, they think they're going to, fulfill their enterprise. Ultimately, it's up to the Lord. Then the Lord is going to slap it. Then the Lord is going to slap as in Job 20 and 23. The Lord's going to slap their enterprise down, man.
It says Job 20, and I'll start at 22.
5 and 12.
It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, God shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Okay? So when you look at it all, when you read Revelations 12 and 12, this has a big part to play in it as well. Okay, they setting up their wicked agenda, you know what I'm saying, killing the world's population, that's one thing. 2 is getting everybody chipped like cattle, is another thing. And 3, to run their digital currency, like to have it up and running. Like, oh yeah, we got everything back in full swing. We're still in charge. We got the reins now. We're still going to be top contender. You know what I'm saying? But they're not gonna. It's gonna come to none. If somebody can grab me that.
I got you, bro. This Job chapter 5 verse 12. It says matter of fact. 5 verse 12. It says he disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands can perform the enterprise.
That's right. So their hands are going to try to perform the enterprise. But the Lord is going to like chop their hands off at the wrist, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You're not going any further. If somebody could grab me that scripture where it says Yahweh Shai comes with many crowns upon his head.
That's Revelation 19 chapter.
Was it 19?
I can't never remember what it said.
I got it.
You got it? Yeah,
I just seen
it.
I just seen it in my eyes, man. It's yeah. 16, right? Lord of Lords.
Yeah. Couple of it was in crown.
Yeah, no, that's not yeah, I just seen it. Oh, I got it. 12. Yeah. 19 and 12. Revelation 19 and 12. In fact, I'll start at verse 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And he sat upon him, was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
That's Yahweh Shai coming back. You know, when you look at where he said he's going to return to Edom.
Oh, Isaiah 63?
I knew it was Isaiah. I said
Isaiah 63. Who is this that coming from Edom with dyed garments?
Dyed garments. So this is the time frame that's happened. This is the vision. This is how, if you read scriptures every day, this is how
you link up the precepts.
Yeah, the precepts are coming together. It's just like a movie script. Okay, he's giving you one director's giving you one point of view, which is Yahweh, and then the other director is Yahweh Shai. So he's like, scene 1, I'm going to come in from the side like this, right? And then I want camera number 2 to pick me up on this angle. So the angle
the cameras of the prophets.
That's it. And we're picking them up on different angles, So
right.
he's coming with his chariot coming down, and then this part right here. Finish reading that.
Yeah, Revelation is 19.
Because it links up with Job 20 and 23.
I started again from the top.
Yep.
Revelation is 19 and 11, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of God.
That's right.
And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, and white and clean.
Yeah, that's the so-called UFOs, the chariots.
The rest of the fleet.
Yeah, the rest of the fleet, because our Lord Yahweh Shah gonna come of heavenly hosts, you know,
That's
so
right.
mighty angels, man, to take Esau in the other nation out of power, man.
And again, like the brother said, this links up with Isaiah 63, verse 15. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and the wrath of the almighty power, and he have on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, Kings of Kings and Lord of Lords.
That's right. So Esau, when it comes to Job 20 and 23, all right, what's going to happen is what we just read to you, man. So the Most High is going to come and stop your enterprise with his son. All right, Yahweh Shai is going to step back in the picture, and he's going to mess you up terribly, man. All right, you ain't wearing no more crowns, my man. Your reign is done as of today.
That's right.
Okay, this is the last few hours of your terrible reign upon the earth, man. Okay, and the man that you got standing in your place is Donald J. Trump, man, which is all right with us because he's ushering in the
Third World War.
Yeah, the Third World War, the coming of the Lord. Okay, and the saints of the Most High taking back the kingdom, man.
That's right.
Okay, and we're like the sons of the sea. Even though you're going to try to get down on us, guess what? We're going to keep on returning. You see? That's it.
That's right. That's right.
You know? So, I don't know if anybody got anything else. You know what I'm saying? With that, we want to say all praises due to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Double honors to the elder apostle, great millstone. Peace and blessings to all you brothers teaching in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right? Underneath the standard and the banner of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. And with that, we want to say Shalom,
Shalom,
Kwon Yasharala,
Kwon Yasharala,
and Abad Babal.
Abad Babal.
Shalom.